Hello, मैं आतु जमे अपने घर साथ HornbillTV आज लगा न्यूज़ राउंडअप में निगाह जुनाई दिबो। माउंट कोलंबा सब डिवीजन कुंदु मोकोकचुंग डिस्ट्रिक्ट सबसे पुराना सब डिवीजन एक तासे बिशी फील्ड आगे जाया से और भी बिशी इम्पोर्टेंट सेक्टर्स कानगे और भी बिशी इम्प्रूव करबले लगिया दिखी पाया से सब डिवीजन लगा 3टा रेंज ते खाली एकटा गवर्नमेंट हायर सेकेंडरी स्कूल थगया इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और टीचिंग फैकल्टी ठीक न थगया जानी पाइशे स्कूल दो HSLC और HSSLC दे रिजल्ट परसेंटेज तो बिशी भाल थगिशे होली भी स्टूडेंट्स कानगे की पाबू लगे नपाई गिना से माउंट कोलंबा स्टूडेंट यूनियन मेंबर्स कान प्राजी HornbillTV के स्कूल के ते की लगे ऐसे खोता कृषि
नागालैंडे वेरियस डेवलपमेंट इश्यू भितरते HornbillTV ते मकान केनेका पहिला पुरा टेलिकास्ट কৰি কিনে থাকি আছে আৰু আজি মই one of the biggest sub division मांकुलुम्बाते থাকা মুককচুং ডিস্ট্রিক্ট লাগা one and only 3টা রেঞ্জ লাগা गवर्नमेंट स्कूल ते आसे अपनी खान देखी आसे गवर्नमेंट गवर्नमेंट हायर सेकेंडरी स्कूल मांकुलुम्बा तो एजुकेशन सिस्टम बेसिकली कोबले कैसे कोले की आसे केनेका आसे इतु लगा डिटेल्स আজি मखान के जाना बोले मांकुलुम्बा स्टूडेंट यूनियन लगा मेंबर खान आसे 3टा रेंज लगा वन एंड ओनली गवर्नमेंट हायर सेकेंडरी स्कूल इतु आसे तो केनेका याते प्रॉब्लम और केनेका इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर all in all yate laga keneka overall ase to explain koribo lage.
And then regarding the school, first of all, I would just like to give a brief highlight on the immediate infrastructural needs of the school. All right, so first of all, the first point I think that needs to be taken into consideration is first of all the classrooms. All right, so the classroom, if you can see that the school building is quite small. So the class, what we have learned from the authority and from what we have observed, the classroom, it is quite insufficient for the students. As compared with the total number of students, the classroom is quite insufficient. Right. So especially during the HSLC board exams, since the all the three ranges, the students from all the three ranges, they come here and then appear their HSLC exam from here. Right, so during this time, it becomes very difficult to manage because of the lack of classroom. It becomes very difficult to manage. So that is one thing, the classroom. And then the next thing I would like to highlight is the school auditorium. As you can see, there is no auditorium, all right. In this school, there is no auditorium. And we know that an auditorium, it is a very important aspect, I would say, for a school, right? It is very important. And one of the major inconvenience, I would say, which arises because of the lack of auditorium is, I would say that during these board exams, when the exams are being conducted, all right, when the exams are being conducted, the regular classes starting from class 7 till class 12, they are the classes are suspended for one whole month, all right, for one whole month, which means they are getting 1 month extra holiday as compared to the other schools, right? So it is a big loss for the students, and even for the teachers, it becomes very difficult to manage their syllabus, right? So that is one very important thing. And then the other infrastructural need, I would say, is the science lab. I think, yeah, the science lab. Even the science lab is missing. The laboratory, right? The science lab is missing. For science students, the practical and the theory, they must go hand in hand, right? Without practical, the theory becomes meaningless. So I would say that this science lab, it is a very important thing, and we should look upon this matter seriously, I think. Earlier there was only one toilet, and then there was only one urinal, all right, earlier. But from what I've learned, that our very own minister, Shri Timjen Imnalong, he has, given us some amount, yes, some funds, in order for the construction of the toilets and the urinals. So I would like to thank our minister for his generosity.
After being meeting with the authority, after being discussing, we have come up with some basic needs which we would like to highlight. And firstly, it's the shortage of water supply, the deteriorating road condition. The road condition is so poor, I should say, and because of which the students, especially during this monsoon season, the students they face so much of difficulty for the to improve to the school. So I would like to play the higher authority to look upon this matter, because of which the students directly or indirectly they have been affected in their academic, general academic activities. There is no computer teacher or the LDA, I should say. So as far as we are concerned, how can a student excel in their studies without without receiving the right amount of education? As we have been hearing, there are some cases, untold cases due to security problem. There is no proper security fencing or proper gate, because of which the school building has been, destruction, into the building, because of which there are so valuable items have been stolen, and also the publics, the citizens have been misusing the campus as their partying camp and all. So these issues should be looked upon. So I kindly request all the concerned individuals to look upon this matter.
Yate concern authority can as soon as possible taikan laga demand kuntu sports is most essential for academic season aru ami khan dekha nisina yate kuntu already ekta basketball laga bache itu bi itiata complete hua nai Mangkulumba higher secondary HSSLC laga kuntu percentage ase 74% this year aru HSLC 60%. तो इमान एकटा ভাল percentage এনেকা infrastructure te এনেকা থাকি কিনে carry কৰাটো ministry আৰু education ministry আৰু concern authority kan পৰা এটো জলদি চাই দিছে কলে ভাল হ'ব for the interest of the big interest of the Mangkulumba public.
আমি গান দেখি পাইছে স্টুডেন্ট ইউনিয়ন প্রা সাব ডিভিজন দে খালি একটা GHSS থাগিয়া দে কি লাগে সে জনাই আছে ইটো সময় Mangkulumba কমিউনিটি হেলথ সেন্টার কুন্দু বস্তি মানুখান কারণে বেশি জরুরি একটা আছে ইটো লাগা হালাত পি জানিব পয়লা হর্নবিল টিভি প্রা সেন্টার লাগা হালাত দেখাইছে ইটো পিছরে ইতিয়া কি হালাত আর ডিফারেন্স দেখি পাই আছে পাবলিক খান প্রা কোয়া সাব
Community Health Center kuntu Mangkulumba subdivision one of the biggest subdivision ase to etia pohila pura apni khan ki difference dikhi ase.
First of all, Hornbill TV. It is second time we are here. It Mangkulumba laga visit kurado. Beshi thanks to ase. Abadian ahawra eti ulop development kiya ase. Infrastructure ulop aise ulop development ase. Hornbill ahawra ini kubo. To hoya ase. Thank you Hornbill TV. First of all, we are the Kubulimun Tado, Kushikta. Ido CHC Mangkulumba. Any pathetic condition it is a buila. Roof, Bani Gira them the patient home on the body, Bani liquid, I say, Holibe, American Nakalin Laga Tribal Affairs Laga Minister, Tempton Imna alone. Tribal roofing like this, our construction ceiling there. It is half done as a half been where 25% jay, though we need to do Kutum Guidable. I mean, public laga demand to ase. Aro, ito kushi palaga se holibe kushi India public can all up kushi Nepalaga all up ya balaga guha gobli munjado. Yeti Mangkulumba Health Center de doctors can they can jargon dance. Jargon de SMO or a doctor like a Taijun regular tagi. Any type Taijun tagi. Will to sir doctor to regular nahe. Patient do Aji Bima Bona, Kali Bima Ho Nizane.
Kiki doctor ase to regular na.
Regular na do Ami Tailaga designation Taila Kibalo department Ami Governor Tendal Hovekta. Or allopathic hobo. Taijun do Ami public Ami to Tikana Ediata. Olive to doctor in regular Tage. Taijun we Hotai regular Hilly di Kushibabo. Or do follow in that department can be side TV. Public
in short pura kobole goisile pohila laga condition te aru etia laga condition te bishi difference
difference to dikhiase idi bhal ase the doctors kan aru staff kan response bishi bhal ase ena ame কিবা পাব্লিক পৰা কৈ আছে
বেছিভাগ টাইমতে লেক অফ সাম এমপ্লয়িজ হ'ব লেক অফ সাম ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট লগা ইণ্টাৰেষ্ট কাৰণে এনেকা কণ্ডিশ্যনতে যাইছে হ'লে বি থেংকছ টু দ্য মাংগলুম্বা পাব্লিক তাহান বি এইটো ভইচ ৰেজ কৰাৰ কাৰণে আৰু থেংকছ ইয়াতে লগা কোনটো তাই কৈছে ট্ৰাইবেল এফেয়াৰ্ছ লগা মিনিষ্টাৰ ছাৰ পৰা ইয়াতে আহি কিনে এইটো চব চাই দি আছে তো এনেকা হ'ব লাগে আৰু নাগালেণ্ড লগা ভেৰিয়াছ ইছ্যু ডেভেলপমেণ্ট ইছ্যু ভিতৰতে বেছিক প্ৰায়ৰিটি থকাটো হেল্থ ইছ্যু আছে হেল্থ লগতে কেতিয়াবা মানুহ কম্প্ৰমাইজ কৰিব নালাগে আৰু এনেকা হেল্থ সেক্টৰটো ডেভেলপ হোৱাটো সব মানুহ বিচাৰে আৰু পহিলা হৰ্নবিল টিভিতে কেনেকা পেথেটিক কণ্ডিশ্যনতে হস্পিটেলখন দেখাইছে আৰু আজি আহি কিনে মখান একটা ডিফাৰেন্স দেখি আছে আৰু ইটো পিছতে বি নাগালেণ্ড লগা অল এণ্টায়াৰ ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্ট খানতে কেনেকা প্ৰগ্ৰেছ যায় আছে এইটো হৰ্নবিল টিভিতে টেলিকাষ্ট কৰিবলৈ ট্ৰাই কৰিব
10th and 11th Indian Reserve Battalion laga aspirants kan pra jama kuigina Chief Minister Biren Singh laga khor Luwang Sangpa de thagya de gushibule kuri thagya nimide security personnel kan pa rukai gina taika naga opore lathi charge kushi tinta protesters kange police para police van de loigina jaishe hulibi all of dairy hoigina tai kange chari dishe CM Singh laga first tenure homoy IRB recruitment kuriya laga result junai di bole state sokar logude demand kurigina protest to thagishe sources laga hisab te recruitment laga process kan sopto hoishe aro khali final result to janai di bole bachigina ase hulibi itia tak state sokar prai to junai dia nai CM pressure dia pichilibi Dairy na kurigina July 10th aro 11th IRB recruitment laga result declare kurobole laga slogan logina protesters kan hala kuri thagishe Nurses laga 7 training aji pra shuru hoise aru itu laga inaugural function do NIMS Hospital Mini Conference Hall Manipur de thagishe itu laga training program do Ministry of Health and Family Welfare Nirman Bhavan New Delhi pra organize krushe aru top level health officials doctors or nurses kampara attend krushe aru Trained Nurses Association of India laga member kampara bi participate krushe program de JNIMS laga medical superintendent Dr. Lakeshwar Singh pra Kuishe iniga training program do regular basis pra organize kuri thage bole lage medical sciences to evolve hoi thage edu karne skill or knowledge to regularly join kuri thage bole lage kuigina kuishe program de JNIMS laga nursing superintendent M Jipan Lata Chanu pra kuishe covid pandemic laga homoy de nurses pra bishi important role play kuishe manu laga jivan bacha bole aru manu khan ge sa bole tai khan laga needs aru skills sop to dishe
Why man hajalan hai man thengara tab do operation theater release de le mena asida ta ba nga ngai ti adi Indian sik yar di ICV knowledge ham pitch o level CM na covid di matam da sigi ICV 20 bedded sigi how to ki ba matam si da 53 kan ya matam si da matam da ya bhatai so da uni ICV knowledge da da khan ji ha bi na angang bi ja ki mati moi 5 year to ko 4 year to ko ma pa na oi lo kun knowledge ni oi me am jai ne chele to jare du ka ha ki degree di oi was transplant is the oi khambani ai pura pele mudi pyar se ai na sardi
Soil and Water Conservation, Geology and Mining NSDM DC laga Minister V Kashiho Sangtampra Ajitinta Mobile Soil Testing Laboratories inaugurate Kurdishi. Directorate of Soil and Water Conservation Kohima de. Mobile Soil Testing Laboratories are launching laga commission karne 3-din capacity building program thagishe. Kude Minister Kashiho Sangtampra special guest or Nagaland Chief Secretary IS Jalampra guest of honor Kurdishi. Program do Soil and Water Conservation Department para organize Krushe Directorate Conference holde. Program de Minister Sangtam para Krushe Nagaland do primarily cultivation state ase. Kude 70% laga population do agriculture de tai khan livelihood chule aro agriculture karne soil do important ase aro cultivation pal aro biya hobole soil de depend kuye koigina Krushe.
EC. So these are the instruments which are used to weigh the soil. The process of actually testing the soil is that once the soil is collected from the field, you're supposed to make it into finer particles. So for that we have provided a mortar and pestle. Then sieve has to go through a sieve. Then different chemicals will be mixed with it. It will go in the rotary shaker. This is a fixed one, so it will not move here and there. So we have tried to put it in a different way. And after that, the testing can be started. There are almost 9 parameters which can be tested in this. The requirement of the department was to have a mobile soil testing vehicle which can go to the doorstep of a farmer to get the soil test done. Otherwise, it's difficult for them to come to the department and then get it tested. So what we have tried to do, we have tried to incorporate the maximum possible instruments which can be used in a mobile vehicle.
We are trying to do our best to give everything we can in this vehicle.
Yeah, it is very good.
So by not waste, we will be able to achieve the target which we are.
Because in Nagaland, the interior, no?
Yeah. That's why we have been all the classes get properly. We are all labeled.
There is a production unit in Roping that is under the industry, and one in Sochung that is under the Tipri district, which will be functional in few months and proposed for another 10 numbers of biofertilizers production in this, and with the final, which will be the finance minister, Government of India for consideration. With these units in place, we will have sufficient biofertilizer to meet the demand of the farmers for the entire state. The agriculture sector is, the state has remained primitive till date, unlike other sectors, where our farmers still practices ancient method of farming. And with the above mentioned intervention, I'm hopeful that the state government is finally in the right track towards modernizing agriculture and making it friendly even for educated youth minds and make it a profitable and glorified enterprises. So, at the conclusion of my speech, I would like to congratulate the Department of Soil and Water Conservation headed by the Secretary and Director and the officers and the technicians who have made this soil testing reality. And also, I would like to thank the Octopus Company that you have supplied world-class laboratories as well as even the mobile also. So I thank you once again.
Program de guest of honor J. Alampra address dishe da tai prakushe farmers kan karnitia do soil test kriya laga facilities do tai kan laga doorstep dese soil and water conservation laga department pra technical manpower thagigina task do loigina double request krushe aro state te mati thagya sopte soil health card dibule paribo karne kuribule lage Alampra kushe department ge already 27,000 cards digina se aro target achieve kuribule karne department pra kaam kuribo. Northeast se central soka par agriculture aro allied activities karne bishi strong pra focus kriya se kuikina kushi.
I am sure the Department of Soil and Water Conservation has the necessary technical manpower to carry out this task. Then in a very short time, it should be possible for us to give a soil health card to every land holding. That I am sure is the target of the department. I am told that 27,000 or something cards have already been given. So that is almost like, less than 20%, 15%. So big task ahead, but I am sure the department will come up to it, and many things actually happen when you are in the virtuous cycle. So I feel that today Soil and Conservation Department is in a virtuous cycle where you have the facilities coming, you are getting the support of the Government of India, you have a team of very dedicated officers, you have a very dynamic minister.
Possible to meet the ever increasing demand for food productions to feed our growing population. Since the inception of this scheme, the department has set up 12 numbers of static soil testing laboratories covering 11 districts, including one at Soil and Water Conservation Training and Research Center Situ, and one bioorganic fertilizer quality control lab and one fertilizer quality control lab at Dimapur. Moreover, the department has generated 27,304 soil health cards for farmers covering all 74 plots. Today also marked another historic milestone for the state in general and the department in particular, wherein we are integrating 3 mobile soil testing laboratories. The sanction cost of each lab is ₹75 lakh and built by MS October Service, a company based in Baroda, Gujarat. These laboratories are equipped with all the state-of-the-art equipment like atomic absorption spectrophotometers, nitrogen distillation units, photometer, spectrophotometer, etc. Required.
Congress senior leader Sonia Gandhi ke Enforcement Directorate Prasamon Kriya de Manipur Congress worker kan Kushi Napaigina Kangla Gate protest Krishi. Could the state Congress President Megha Chandra or Youth President Bitagishe. Youth Congress workers kampra protest Krigina Age Jai Take Homoy, Police kampra Rokabuli Koshish Kriya Homoy, Duita group, workers or police majude clash Olashi. Congress President ke Megha Chandra para media logo de khota Kriya Homoy Koshe, Gandhi ke Misa Mishi pra harass Krigina Samon Kriya se political lab pabule karne. National Herald case to political drama nishna se Krigina Koshe.
ईदी के थवांग लड़ेंगे बीजेपी ईदी के थवांग डाउन डाउन बीजेपी ईदी के थवांग ईदी के थवांग ईदी के थवांग डाउन 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 बीजेपी डाउन डाउन नरेंद्र मोदी down down BJP Congress Party Zindabad Congress Party Zindabad Congress Party Zindabad
Lingon da harassment piba amadi political mileage political gi kudong chaba launanaba political drama taunanaba gi damakta asigumba enforcement directorate se BJP gi lengak makha da leire masi khulai oina sin leire masigi independent adigumba National Enforcement Directorate oidre ED oidre masidi political party BJP lenga kasigi makhada leiba adigumba khulai oina sinaba instrumental oina sinaba adigumba ED warakpase laiba thibani masina Bharat ki institution khurimak paralyzed tore masidi not only ED atopa tongan by investigating agency mayam success sinaraga Bharat ki rajniti tawa democracy chatpa laibak sida sigumba CBI adagi ED asina singbam lairiba mayam sing se kulai oina sinarakpa se laibak thibani
Ajla news roundup kani mane hobor alak alak khobor kane sai thek bi Hornbill TV